Hello.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm with the St. Clair University Conflict Resolution Program. I hear you three have been having some trouble adjusting to life in the dorms, which is totally normal, and I'm here to help.
I like this strange girl. Come to me, strange girl. Come and gaze upon my business card.
Ryan Polito, Esquire.
Nice to meet you.
Why does it say Esquire at the end of your name?
Adds a certain Janet Saquon to my name.
Janet Saquon?
Yeah, did you choose this Asian chick who went to my high school? Why?
I think maybe you mean je ne sais quoi, French for I don't know. You uncultured one-eyed mongoloid.
How's your mom's crack addiction?
Did you really think that Janet Saquon, a girl at your high school, would become a turn of phrase that the entire world would use?
Jake, this girl got around.
Are we gonna completely ignore this camera that's been behind Jake's shoulder the entire time?
I wouldn't worry about it, Dean. Government's been watching you for years. At least they're honest about it.
When you signed up for the St. Clair University Conflict Resolution Program, you agreed to a 24-hour film surveillance crew.
This isn't more reality television, is it? Because I'm already 3 episodes behind on RHWOC, and I really don't have time for anything else.
RHWOO.
The Real Housewives of Orange County. Please try to keep up. Variety called it the most gripping tale of deceit and betrayal in the history of American television. Last I heard, Gretchen was set to marry Ignacio. However, before her wedding, she walked in on him with her gardener Hector. Classic Hector always needs to be the center of attention. I really do feel bad for Gretchen. I thought this was 5th time was the charm. Better luck next time, though. This truly is the golden age of American television.
Excuse me, it's Alex, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said you'll be filming here in the house.
Yeah, 24 hours a day.
Right, so that would include upstairs in the bedrooms.
Yeah.
Right, okay, excuse me for a second. On this particular day, I was slated to lift over 3 times my body weight. And, at the behest of my spiritual advisor, Franz Gunther, I began my intense and focused breathing exercises. Let me demonstrate. Anyway, as you can tell, when I get into the zone, there is literally nothing that can break my focus. The world pauses around me. That's it. Me, the weights, mono e mono, in a deadly duel to the end. And on this holiest of PR days, Mr. Polito found it appropriate to break my concentration by removing the weight clips from the machine. But who does he think he is?
That's what he told you. Yeah, I'm sure he also told you he's got a 9-inch penis. He's from Kazakhstan, right? Classic Jake. Listen, I asked twice for those clips. Make me ask once? Fine, shame on me. But make me ask twice, and you shall rue the day that you ever mess with the likes of Ryan Polito, Esquire. But anyway, the point is, any self-respecting bodybuilder knows that you don't need clips. You think this man here was ever using clips? No. Arnold doesn't need to use clips. How dare Jake question the might of Arnold? Arnold, like Sisyphus, would lift boulders, carrying them up the mountain and down the mountain and across the valley and sideways up the mountain. Sometimes he would bore through the mountain because it was a little bit difficult to keep going up and down the mountain, and even the likes of Arnold need rest days. Anyway, the point is... Sorry? The whole foot. Just gone. Why didn't Jake not let me take those freaking clips?
What a scoundrel. To be honest, I think he is an absolute menace, not only to himself and myself, but to the entire gym. And they were right for banning him.
A few hours later, Jake learned that he had also been banned from the gym.
I'm really struggling here. A little frustrated. I wet my pants.
So in my Psych 101 class, they told us the story of John Smith and how he came to the New World. John Smith originally came over here because he got in a huge fight with King George, cried the whole way across the Atlantic Ocean, and when he finally got here, he fell into a deep depression. Now, Pocahontas and John Smith, greatest love story ever told. She wrote a letter to King George from John Smith, wrote a letter to John Smith from King George, did that whole switcheroo, and invited King George to the first Thanksgiving. John Smith was sitting there at the table, pushing around his mashed potatoes and turkey, and felt a tap on the shoulder, turned around, and standing there is King George on the land that was rightfully his. Now, Jake is John Smith, Ryan is King George, and I'm Pocahontas, because who doesn't fantasize about being a Native American princess?
Alex immediately began work on her plan. The next day,
I got your note.
I got yours.
Listen, man, I'm sorry. Take this.
Your bathroom bodybuilding encyclopedia?
Yeah, I mean, I have one in every room in the house. Hug it out.
Oh my god, this is a Catholic university! What are you guys doing?
Alex, I'm so glad you're here. You'll never guess what happened. We found the secret to perfect calves.
It's donkey calf raises!
Calves races, Alex.
458, 459, 460, 461.